Hey, welcome to Wednesday Prayer Time. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have had a good day. And I am reading a prayer from a book by Tess Ward called The Celtic Wheel of the Year that Rob loaned me. It's Celtic and Christian seasonal prayers. Bright mystery, settle and sustain me under the shrouded light of moon, as I unlayer myself of my day spent on the turning earth. Let me bring to awareness all that I have seen this day, as the leaves fall and die and return to the dark soil. Let my clothes drop to the floor, my energy to its slumber, my waking mind down to the ground of my being, my prayer to the source of the one who sees all. Be with all who need your love this night. Bright mystery, help us find a way of seeing in the dark, for you give your gifts even as I sleep this night. Our list of those that we're praying for: Estella, who is 88 years old, has severe burns and is having a really rough time. Amanda has asked that we pray for her and for her family. A divorce and custody battle has caused separation from her children. She would also like for us to pray for her dear friend Kay, who was recently hit by a vehicle and is in the hospital. Jim Carell is scheduled for sinus surgery this week. David Brown has an upcoming hip replacement surgery. We continue to pray for Paul Butler during his treatments for pancreatic cancer. And we're also praying for Jenna Butler for her health and her severe pain in her knee. We pray for Donna Fisher. Tom passed away on Wednesday. Judy Dodson has been diagnosed with multiple myeloma and has began her chemo treatments this week. Lee Johnson is having treatments for breast cancer. And also we're praying for Chip, who is in memory care in Asheville. So tough time for the Johnsons. Claire Stuckel is undergoing treatments for polyps in her lungs. We continue to pray for the family of Emma Grace, the family of Major Hooper. We're praying for Brian Collins, who suffered severe head trauma. Theresa Leatherwood, Janet Mara. We're praying for Jackson Kreitzberg, Karen Kreitzberg's grandson, who is anticipating possible open heart surgery. Jackson is 3 years old. Becky Wolf, Beverly Bard, Carrie Keene. Kathy Bogo is having surgery soon for uterine cancer. Larry and Kathy are in Tampa. Jean McGee, Glenn Birchfield, Margaret Burson, Charles Matlack's daughter Cindy, Michelle and Rick Rogers, Cameron Harding, Gavin Harwell, Mark Goodman, Michael Courtney, Freddie and Jacqueline Tipton, Bruce Golson, Tyler Moody, Wendell Robinson, Jim Summers, Andy Fowler, Sheila Fowler, Danny Shipman, Carl Johnson, Corey Pierce, Dolly Connor, Mary Coulter, Roy Watkins, Gordon Pike, Becky Haynes, Dick Rogers, Patty Joe, Alan Livingstone, Rebecca Beaver, Ken Vanderlaan, Mary Ellen Allen, and Preston Tinsley. Our list of those who are receiving treatments for cancer. Marshall Jones, Dorothy Braxton, Becky Haynes, Paul Butler, Donna Smith's mom, Amy Kilgore, Nancy Momey, Gordon Wheeler, Jennifer Baker, Ethan Milton, Bo Medford, Dawn Collins, Luz Alvarez, Robin Johnson, Derek Bland, John Sears, Sherry Malk, Wanda Gibson, David Lombard, Rob Blackburn, Tom Massey, Brenda Griswold, Nancy Ray, Ann Dismuke, Ted Neighbor, Christopher Holt, Reed Taylor, Sandy Brady. Praying for Stephen, Mike, Scott, May, Laura, Joe, Carly, Irene Noland, Pat Maroney, Barbara Malden's sister, Kyle Thomason, Chris Eulery, Chris and Jim Donahue, Susie Ward, John Valentine, and Katie's Aunt Jo. Reading Chris and Jim Donahue reminds me that today in our Wednesday study group, Chris shared that just this morning she got news from her doctor. 4 words she said. The doctor said, "Great news, all clear." And so we're celebrating that the PET scan showed Chris is all clear for her lung cancer. So that's a great praise. I thank God for all of you. Thank you for your commitment to lift up these names. If you have names to add, please let us know. If there are names on here that we have an update, please also let us know that. We're committed to this discipline, and we trust that God is very much in our midst with healing presence and power and life and love. So anyway, hope you all have a good night. May the Lord bless you and keep you this night and fill you with peace. See you later.